The night before departure always feels different, like the air itself already knows. A suitcase waits quietly by the wall, half packed with dreams and folded clothes. The city outside moves as usual, cars passing beneath fading lights. But inside my small quiet room, everything feels suspended tonight. I sit on the edge of my bed, scrolling through songs one by one, looking for melodies that sound like airports before sunrise comes. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving, softly playing through the dark. Every note feels like a doorway opening somewhere inside my heart. A warm piano for sleepless evenings, dreamy guitars for moving trains, slow synth waves for airplane windows, and city lights blurred by rain. I press play and suddenly my ordinary room begins to change. The ceiling feels a little higher, the future feels wide and strange. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving turns nervousness into wonder. Even silence between the verses feels beautiful somehow under the thunder. I think about all the places waiting, streets I've never walked before, conversations in unfamiliar languages, coffee shops behind hidden doors. Maybe I'm not only traveling, maybe I'm searching quietly too, for a version of myself that only distance can pull into view. Outside the rain begins falling, soft against the window glass, and every drop reflects the city like scenes moving slowly past. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving makes every emotion feel clearer tonight. The fear, the hope, the loneliness, all shining underneath the light. I zip the suitcase halfway closed, then open it once again, checking everything for no reason, just to feel the moment longer in my hands. Passport on the wooden table, phone charger tangled near the floor, tiny details becoming memories even before I walk out the door. A bassline hums beneath the chorus, steady like a moving train, and suddenly my restless heartbeat starts dancing softly with the rain. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving feels like freedom in disguise, like hearing your favorite song while watching airplanes cross the sky. I wonder how many people tonight are also lying awake somewhere, listening to songs that understand what they can't fully explain themselves. Because music always knows somehow the exact shape of human feelings, especially on nights like this when everything inside you is leaving and beginning. The clock moves closer toward morning, streetlights slowly fade to blue, and even though I haven't left yet, part of me already has, with the music too. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving will stay with me through every place, through midnight taxis and sunrise terminals, through every unfamiliar face. And years from now I know one melody will suddenly pull me backward in time to this exact sleepless evening, this quiet room, this hopeful restless mind. Back to the rain against the windows, back to the half-packed suitcase near my feet, back to the feeling that life was changing softly softly beside the beach. BGM that fills my heart before leaving was never just background sound at all. It became the invisible thread connecting every departure I'll ever recall. The airport lobby glows beneath white lights, suitcases rolling across the floor. People move in every direction, chasing places they've dreamed of before. A boarding screen flickers softly, cities changing line by line. Tokyo, London, Paris, Seoul, every destination pulling at my mind. I sit quietly beside the window, coffee cooling in my hands, watching airplanes cross the darkness like stars that learned how to land. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby fills the silence between departures. Tonight, every melody wraps around the moment, turning exhaustion into light. A soft piano for sleepless travelers, warm synth waves for midnight flights. Gentle drums echo through my heartbeat as strangers disappear into neon lights. Someone sleeps against their backpack, someone whispers into the phone, someone stares at the runway silently, trying not to feel alone. And somehow this giant crowded lobby feels strangely beautiful to me, because every person here is carrying a story no one else can fully see. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby makes every passing scene feel cinematic, even rolling luggage on marble floors sounds rhythmic and automatic. I put my headphones on slowly, and suddenly the whole world changes shape. The airport announcements become background vocals. The city outside begins to fade. A little girl runs toward the window, pointing excitedly at the planes. An older couple holds hands quietly. Soft rain taps against the glass again. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby turns waiting into part of the journey. Every delayed minute feels meaningful. Every quiet thought becomes worthy. Maybe airports feel emotional because nobody stays the same there. Some people are leaving old lives behind. Some are finally getting somewhere. A bassline hums beneath the ceiling, lights like distant engines in the dark, and every song playing through feels connected to my heart. I watch reflections move across the floor, blue light glowing on tired eyes. The smell of coffee and perfume mixing under endless artificial skies. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby feels like comfort for restless souls, like music made exactly for moments when life quietly loses control. Outside, the runway lights stretch forever into the deep early morning blue, and suddenly the future feels closer than anything I ever knew. Boarding begins for another flight. Names echo softly through the gate. People stand and gather their things while excitement slowly replaces the wait. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby will always remind me of nights like this, of moving hearts and sleepless departures, and the strange beauty that exists in transit. Years from now, I know one melody will pull me back without warning to this exact airport lobby, this cold coffee, this almost morning. Back to the sound of distant announcements, back to the glow of the terminal lights, back to the version of myself who still believed every departure could change my life. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby was never just music in my ears. It became the soundtrack of becoming, somewhere between excitement and fear. The city waits outside the station. Morning air still cold and blue. I step into unfamiliar streets with no real plans of what to do. People rush past speaking languages I can barely understand. Coffee smells drift through the sidewalks. The sunlight warms the pavement slowly again. My phone vibrates inside my pocket, the map app waiting patiently. But before I search for anywhere, there's something else I need first, quietly. The song I wanna play before opening the map, because music always knows the way somehow. Before directions, before destinations, it tells my restless heart where to go now. I put my headphones on slowly, and the first melody fills the air. Suddenly the city feels softer, like it's happy that I'm here. A warm bass line for crowded crosswalks, soft guitars for hidden cafes, gentle synth waves for riverside mornings, and lonely neon midnight Music shows how moments feel. The silence before sunrise markets. The glow of buildings after rain becomes real. A street musician near the subway plays something old and full of soul. And somehow even strangers' footsteps begin moving with the rhythm too. I walk without checking directions, just following the atmosphere. Because sometimes the best memories happen when you stop trying to control where you're going. The song I wanna play before opening the map makes every city feel alive. Even ordinary corners shimmer under the sound filling my mind. A bookstore hidden underground, the tiny diner glowing gold, the rooftop view behind old buildings, stories no map could ever fully hold. The melody changes with the evening, streetlights flicker into life, rainwater reflects neon colors, turning sidewalks into silver rivers tonight. The song I wanna play before opening the map feels like freedom in its purest form, like trusting the night to guide me instead of needing to know everything before dawn. Maybe that's what traveling really means, not only moving place to place, but learning how to wander slowly and let uncertainty become grace. A quiet drumbeat follows my footsteps, matching perfectly with the rain. And suddenly the whole city around me feels cinematic once again. The song I wanna play before opening the map, life somewhere between wonder and calm, like hearing your own heartbeat clearly in the middle of somewhere unknown. I pass strangers laughing outside bars, late trains rushing underground, taxi lights blur past the windows while music wraps around the sound. And for one beautiful moment I stop worrying about where I should be, because the song already gave me everything I came here to feel emotionally. The song I wanna play before opening the map will stay tied to nights like this forever, to foreign skies and sleepless walks, and the version of me becoming lighter. Years from now I know one melody will pull me back into this exact night. This wet pavement, these glowing buildings, these endless city lights. Back to the feeling of wandering freely, with nowhere specific left to chase. Just music in my headphones and a beautiful unfamiliar place. The room is quiet. somewhere more. Outside the city still feels sleepy. Streetlights fading into dawn. But inside me something restless has already started moving on. I check my passport one more time. Even though I know it's there. Then I put my headphones on slowly, and music fills the morning air. The best way to begin a journey is not the plane lifting from the ground. It's the moment your favorite song starts playing and your heartbeat changes with the sound. A soft melody for empty highways. Warm synth waves for waking skies. Gentle drums for rolling suitcases and sleepy airport goodbyes. The taxi moves through quiet streets. Rainwater glowing beneath the lights. Buildings passing like movie scenes as dawn slowly pushes out the night. And suddenly every small moment feels bigger than before somehow. The city I see every day looks unfamiliar to me now. The best way to begin a journey is letting music lead the way first. Before the boarding pass gets scanned, before excitement fully bursts. Because songs understand departures in ways words never really can. The nervous hope, the quiet loneliness, the feeling of becoming someone again. At the airport, people gather, coffee cups warming tired hands. Someone sleeps beside their suitcase. Someone's changing all their plans. Boarding screens glow in blue colors. Cities flicker line by line. And every destination suddenly feels connected inside my mind. The best way to begin a journey is hearing the right song at the right time, turning ordinary waiting rooms into memories that shine. I sit beside the terminal window, watching airplanes cut through rain. And the music inside my headphones makes the silence feel less heavy again. A guitar physically leave. Maybe they start the moment we allow ourselves to believe that there are still unfamiliar mornings, still new skies left to see, still versions of ourselves waiting somewhere beyond routine and certainty. The best way to begin a journey is with wonder instead of fear, with a melody soft enough to quiet every doubt you hear. The boarding call echoes softly, passengers begin to stand. The sunrise spills across the runway like gold poured gently by hand. I lean my head against the window as the airplane starts to rise, watching the city grow smaller beneath pale orange skies. The best way to begin a journey is realizing you were ready all along. Not because you knew the destination, but because your heart already belonged to the motion. Clouds stretch endlessly around me, the engine hums beneath the song, and somewhere between earth and heaven, everything finally feels where it belongs. Years from now, I know I hear this melody. The station's colder than I expected, morning light still soft and gray, people moving with sleepy faces while I quietly drift away. Coffee warm in both my hands, backpack hanging from my shoulder. A song begins inside my headphones, and suddenly the world feels slower. The train arrives with tired headlights, doors opening with a sigh, and as the city starts receding, something inside me comes alive. The moment even the time spent moving becomes a memory. Every second feels worth keeping now, not just the places waiting for me, but the road itself somehow. The sound of wheels against the tracks, the silence shared with strangers near, the blurry landscapes through the window all become beautiful from here. A little girl asleep beside her mother, a businessman staring at his phone, someone quietly reading postcards, and me feeling strangely at home alone. Outside the fields keep rolling past, small towns fading into light, telephone wires crossing skies like sketches against the morning white. The moment that even the time spent moving becomes a memory, turns ordinary travel into art. Every passing mile feels gentle, like it's rewriting parts of my heart. Maybe I used to rush too much, always focused on arriving fast, never noticing how meaningful the in-between moments actually last. A soft guitar begins to play, warm scents rising underneath, and suddenly the moving shadows feel perfectly in rhythm with me. At the airport everything echoes, rolling luggage, distant calls, sunlight pouring through the terminals, painting gold different city on my mind, but right now I don't wanna skip ahead. I wanna stay inside this time, because there's beauty in departures, in waiting lines and sleepless eyes, in watching clouds from airplane windows as another coastline disappears. The engines hum beneath my seat like a heartbeat made of sound. And somewhere high above the ocean, peace is finally what I found. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory, makes distance feel soft instead of far, turning every road and runway into pieces of who we are. I watch the sunset from the airplane wing, orange spreading through the blue, and for a second life feels simple, like all I need is this view. No destination could ever replace this feeling of becoming free. Somewhere between where I came from and wherever I'm meant to be. A midnight taxi through wet streets, foreign radio playing low, street lights sliding across the windows like scenes from a life I don't yet know. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory, will stay with me long after tonight, because journeys aren't only destinations, they're every feeling along the ride. Years from now I might forget the names of roads or hotel rooms, but I'll remember how the train felt, how dawn arrived too soon, how music sounded through tired headphones, how strangers smiled without a word, how my heart felt wide open somewhere between leaving and return. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory, is the reason I keep wanting to go, not to escape the life behind me, but to feel the world moving slow. And maybe that's what freedom really is, not arriving somewhere new, but learning how to love the distance and every passing view. The sky is still dark outside my window, but my suitcase waits beside the door. A quiet kind of nervous excitement I've never really felt before. The city hasn't fully woken, streetlights still glow soft and gold, but inside my chest a rhythm starts, warm and fearless, bright and bold. I lace my shoes and take a breath, one last look around my room. Then music fills my headphones slowly, and suddenly I'm ready to move. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter, turns hesitation into motion tonight. Every drum line pushes me forward, People gather at the station, half awake with coffee in hand. Quiet faces, tired smiles, all heading somewhere they planned. An old couple holding boarding passes, a student sleeping by the gate. Someone watching planes in silence, someone terrified of being late. And somehow in this moving crowd I don't feel lost at all, because the music keeps reminding me there's beauty in not knowing everything. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter turns fear into anticipation. Every melody sounds like freedom, every chorus like liberation. The train begins to slowly move, buildings sliding out of sight. Neon reflections on the window fade softly into morning light. I lean my head against the glass, watching highways disappear. And for the first time in a long while, my thoughts finally feel clear. No endless notifications, no repeating days the same, just the sound of wheels beneath me and a world too big to tame. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter carries me farther than I've been, past old versions of myself, into places still unseen. A gentle guitar fills the silence, warms and the waves begin to rise. And suddenly, even the sunrise feels cinematic in my eyes. At the airport terminal windows, planes glow silver in the dawn. Runway lights stretching endlessly, like roads waiting to be walked on. The boarding call echoes softly, my heartbeat quickens once again. But now excitement feels louder than every fear inside my head. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter lives inside moments like these, tiny beginnings filled with wonder, floating quietly through the breeze. I think we all need something that reminds us how to move. A song, a city, a distant light, something strong enough to pull us through. Because sometimes all it takes is one melody at the right time to turn uncertainty into adventure and movement into something divine. The airplane rises through the clouds, morning sunlight floods the sky, and I smile without realizing as my old world drifts behind. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter will stay with me wherever I roam, not because it helped me leave, but because it helped me grow. And years from now, when I hear this song on some ordinary afternoon, I know I'll remember this exact feeling, this restless, beautiful departure. The cold morning air, the rolling suitcase, the city slowly fading away. And the moment I realized the hardest step was only the first one. The airplane lands beneath with gray skies. A different language fills the air. I pull my jacket a little closer and breathe in somewhere unfamiliar. Taxi lights glow across wet streets. Buildings rise like midnight waves. Every window holds a story. Every corner calls my name. I put my headphones on slowly as the city begins to move. And suddenly every passing moment feels connected to the music too. The sound that fits a new city best lives somewhere between excitement and loneliness. A rhythm soft enough for wandering, but strong enough to keep me moving ahead. Neon signs reflect on puddles. Subway doors slide open wide. Strangers disappear into crowds while melodies stay by my side. A quiet scent for empty sidewalks. Warm bass lines for sleepless nights. Gentle drums that match my footsteps under glowing traffic lights. The sound that fits a new city best turns unfamiliar streets into home. Even when nobody knows my name, I never really feel alone. Coffee steaming, tiny cafes, rain tapping softly against glass. Late night conversations drifting as old jazz echoes in the background. Street musicians near the station playing songs I've never heard, but somehow every note they're singing feels deeper than simple words. Maybe cities all have heartbeats hidden underneath the noise, and music helps us find them like invisible guiding chords. The sound that fits a new city best makes every skyline feel alive. Every train ride through the darkness feels like part of something larger tonight. I walk without a destination, just letting the evening lead past bookstores and glowing diners, past strangers I'll never meet again. A bicycle rushes past me. Someone laughs beneath the street lamp, and for one beautiful second the whole world feels perfectly balanced. The sound inside my headphones changes. Soft guitar begins to rise, and suddenly the river beside me looks endless beneath the city light. The sound that fits a new city best is never loud or overwhelming. It lingers quietly beside you, like memories slowly assembling. Maybe that's why I keep traveling, not only for places unknown, but for the feeling of discovering versions of myself I haven't shown. Because every city changes us in tiny ways we rarely see. A different pace, a different silence, a different kind of energy. And somewhere between midnight taxis and sunrise trains across the bridge, I start becoming someone softer, someone less afraid to live. The sound that fits a new city best carries wonder in every chord, turning simple passing evenings into moments worth holding on to forever. A rooftop view before dawn, cold when moving through my hair, the skyline glowing gold beneath me, and as music fills the empty air. And suddenly I understand why people leave and start again. Because sometimes unfamiliar places help familiar hearts finally heal. The sound that fits a new city best will stay with me long after goodbye. Tied forever to certain streets, to rainy windows and foreign skies. And years from now, when I hear this melody in some completely different place, I know this city will return to me like light reflected across glass at midnight. The cabin lights grow softer slowly as the airplane leaves the ground. City lights begin shrinking beneath me like tiny stars without a sound. I lean my head against the window, cold glass against my skin. And somewhere between earth and clouds, a quiet feeling settles in. The engine hum becomes a rhythm, steady underneath the night. And the music in my headphones makes everything feel larger than life. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight, turns the sky into a moving dream. Every cloud beyond the airplane wing looks softer than it's ever seemed. Slow piano for sleeping cities, warm synth waves for endless skies, gentle drums beating like heartbeats as midnight disappears into sunrise. Someone beside me closes their eyes, blanket wrapped around their knees. A flight attendant walks past quietly, like floating through a silent sea. And somehow above the ocean darkness, everything feels far away. The noise, the pressure, the endless rushing, all fading beneath the airplane haze. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight makes even loneliness feel beautiful tonight, like drifting somewhere between worlds, wrapped inside silver morning light. I watch tiny towns beneath the clouds, highways glowing faintly gold. And I wonder how many stories are unfolding down below. The melody changes softly as dawn begins to color the sky, orange spilling across the horizon, like fire slowly learning to fly. I press my forehead to the window, watching sunlight touch the wing. And suddenly every fear I carry doesn't feel heavy anymore to me. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight feels like freedom without a destination, like breathing differently for the first time, somewhere above every expectation. Maybe that's why just clouds stretching endlessly, and music filling every empty corner of my thoughts. A soft guitar echoes quietly, like memories fading in reverse, and every lyric feels more honest, high above the noise of earth. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight, turns passing hours into memories. Even silence feels emotional. Somewhere above the sleeping seas, a seatbelt sign glows in the darkness. Coffee steam rises in paper cups. A child points excitedly outside, while tired travelers slowly wake up. And for one beautiful moment, the entire cabin feels connected somehow. Different lives moving through the same sky, sharing the same sunrise now. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight will always live inside my chest, tied forever to glowing horizons, and the feeling of becoming someone else years from now. When I hear these melodies on some quiet, ordinary day, I know part of me will return here to this exact sea, this exact sky. Back to the cold airplane window, back to the endless clouds below, back to the version of myself who finally let go and allowed life to flow. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight was never only background sound. It became the feeling of drifting freely without needing to be found. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight. The cabin lights grow softer slowly as the airplane leaves the ground. City lights begin shrinking beneath me like tiny stars without a sound. I lean my head against the window, cold glass against my skin, and somewhere between earth and clouds, a quiet feeling settles in. The engine hum becomes a rhythm, steady underneath the night, and the music in my headphones makes everything feel larger than life. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on.
The night before departure always feels different, like the air itself already knows. A suitcase waits quietly by the wall, half packed with dreams and folded clothes. The city outside moves as usual, cars passing beneath fading lights. But inside my small, quiet room, everything feels suspended tonight. I sit on the edge of my bed, scrolling through songs one by one, looking for melodies that sound like airports before sunrise comes. The travel travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving, softly playing through the dark. Every note feels like a doorway opening somewhere inside my heart. A warm piano for sleepless evenings, dreamy guitars for moving trains, slow synth waves for airplane windows, and city lights blurred by rain. I press play and suddenly my ordinary room begins to change. The ceiling feels a little higher, the future feels wide and strange. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving turns nervousness into wonder. Even silence between the verses feels beautiful somehow under the thunder. I think about all the places waiting, streets I've never walked before, conversations in unfamiliar languages, coffee shops behind hidden doors. Maybe I'm not only traveling, maybe I'm searching quietly too, for a version of myself that only distance can pull into view. Outside the rain begins falling, soft against the window glass, and every drop reflects the city like scenes moving slowly past. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving makes every emotion feel clearer tonight. The fear, the hope, the loneliness, all shining underneath the light. I zip the suitcase halfway closed, then open it once again, checking everything for no reason, just to feel the moment longer in my hands. Passport on the wooden table, phone charger tangled near the floor, tiny details becoming memories even before I walk out the door. A bassline hums beneath the chorus, steady like a moving train, and suddenly my restless heartbeat starts dancing softly with the rain. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving feels like freedom in disguise, like hearing your favorite song while watching airplanes cross the sky. I wonder how many people tonight are also lying awake somewhere, listening to songs that understand what they can't fully explain themselves. Because music always knows somehow the exact shape of human feelings, especially on nights like this when everything inside you is leaving and beginning. The clock moves closer toward morning, streetlights slowly fade to blue, and even though I haven't left yet, part of me already has, with the music too. The travel BGM that fills my heart before leaving will stay with me through every place, through midnight taxis and sunrise terminals, through every unfamiliar face. And years from now I know one melody will suddenly pull me backward in time to this exact sleepless evening, this quiet room, this hopeful restless mind. Back to the rain against the windows, back to the half-packed suitcase near my feet, back to the feeling that life was changing softly and beautifully beside the beat. BGM that fills my heart before leaving was never just background sound at all. It became the invisible thread connecting every departure I'll ever recall.
airport lobby glows beneath white lights. Suitcases rolling across the floor. People moving in every direction, chasing places they've dreamed of before. A boarding screen flickers softly. Cities changing line by line. Tokyo, London, Paris, Seoul, every destination pulling at my mind. I sit quietly beside the window, coffee cooling in my hands, watching airplanes cross the darkness like stars that learned how to land. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby fills the silence between departures tonight. Every melody wraps around the moment, turning exhaustion into light. A soft piano for sleepless travelers, warm scent waves from midnight flights. Gentle drums echo through my heartbeat as strangers disappear into neon lights. Someone sleeps against their backpack, someone whispers into the phone, someone stares at the runway silently, trying not to feel alone. And somehow this giant crowded lobby feels strangely beautiful to me, because every person here is carrying a story no one else can fully see. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby makes every passing scene feel cinematic. Even rolling luggage on marble floor sounds rhythmic and automatic. I put my headphones on slowly, and suddenly the whole world changes shape. The airport announcements become back vocals. The city outside begins to fade. A little girl runs toward the window, pointing excitedly at the planes. An older couple holds hands quietly as soft rain taps against the glass again. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby turns waiting into part of the journey. Every delayed minute feels meaningful. Every quiet thought becomes worthy. Maybe airports feel emotional because nobody stays the same there. Some people are leaving old lives behind. Some are finally getting somewhere. A bassline hums beneath the ceiling, lights like distant engines in the dark. And every song playing through my headphones feels connected to my heart. I watch reflections move across the floor, blue light glowing on tired eyes. The smell of coffee and perfume mixing under endless artificial skies. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby feels like comfort for restless souls, like music made exactly for moments when life quietly loses control. Outside, the runway lights stretch forever into the deep early morning blue. And suddenly the future feels closer than anything I ever knew. Boarding
from now. I know one melody will pull me back without warning to this exact airport lobby, this cold coffee, this almost morning. Back to the sound of distant announcements, back to the glow of the terminal lights, back to the version of myself who still believed every departure could change my life. I sit quietly beside the window, coffee cooling in my hands, watching airplanes cross the darkness like stars that learned how to land. The emotional playlist that shines brighter in the airport lobby fills the silence between departures tonight. Every melody wraps around the moment, turning exhaustion into light. A soft piano for sleepless travelers, warm synth waves from midnight flights, gentle drums echo through my heartbeat as strangers disappear into neon lights. Someone sleeps against their backpack, someone whispers into the phone, someone stares at the runway silently, trying not to feel alone. And somehow this giant crowded lobby feels the sun has stayed in. The city waits outside the station, morning air still cold and blue. I step into unfamiliar streets with no real plans of what to do. People rush past speaking languages I can barely understand. Coffee smells drift through the sidewalks as sunlight warms the pavement slowly again. My phone vibrates inside my pocket, the map app waiting patiently. But before I search for anywhere, there's something else I need first quietly. The song I wanna play before opening the map, because music always knows the way somehow. Before directions, before destinations, it tells my restless heart where to go now. I put my headphones on slowly, and the first melody fills the air. Suddenly the city feels softer, like it's happy that I'm here. A warm bass line for crowded crosswalks, soft guitars for hidden cafes, gentle synth waves for riverside mornings, and lonely neon midnight trains. The song I wanna play before opening the map turns getting lost into part of the story. Every wrong turn feels beautiful, every unfamiliar street holds mystery. Maybe maps only show locations, but music shows how moments feel. The silence before sunrise markets, the glow of buildings after rain becomes real. A street musician near the subway plays something old and full of soul, and somehow even strangers' footsteps begin moving with the
rhythm too. I walk without checking directions, just following the atmosphere. Because sometimes the best memories happen when you stop trying to control where you're going. The song I wanna play before opening the map makes every city feel alive. Even ordinary corners shimmer under the sound filling my mind. A bookstore hidden underground, a tiny diner glowing gold, a rooftop view behind old buildings, stories no map could ever fully hold. The melody changes with the evening, as streetlights flicker into life. Rainwater reflects neon colors, turning sidewalks into silver rivers tonight. The song I wanna play before opening the map feels like freedom in its purest form, like trusting the night to guide me instead of needing to know everything before dawn. Maybe that's what traveling really means, not only moving place to place, but learning how to wander slowly and let uncertainty become grace. A quiet drumbeat follows my footsteps, matching perfectly with the rain. And suddenly the whole city around me feels cinematic once again. The song I wanna play before opening the map lies somewhere between wonder and calm, like hearing your own heartbeat clearly in the middle of somewhere unknown. I pass strangers laughing outside bars, late trains rushing underground, taxi lights blur past the windows while music wraps around the sound. And for one beautiful moment I stop worrying about where I should be, because the song already gave me everything I came here to feel emotionally. The song I wanna play before opening the map will stay tied to nights like this forever, to foreign skies and sleepless walks, and the version of me becoming lighter. Years from now I know one melody will pull me back into this exact night. This wet pavement, these glowing buildings, these endless city lights. Back to the feeling of wandering freely, with nowhere specific left to chase. Just music in my headphones and a beautiful, unfamiliar place. Quiet before sunrise, suitcase standing near the door, a half-drunk cup of coffee cooling while my thoughts drift somewhere more. Outside the city still feels sleepy, streetlights fading into dawn, but inside me something restless has already started moving on. I check my passport one more time, even though I know it's there. Then I put my headphones on slowly and music fills the morning air. The best way to begin a journey is not the plane lifting from the ground, pushes out the night, and suddenly every small moment feels bigger than before. Somehow the city I see every day looks unfamiliar to me now. The best way to begin a journey is letting music lead the way first, before the boarding pass gets scanned, before excitement fully bursts. Because songs understand departures in ways words never really can. The nervous hope, the quiet loneliness, the feeling of becoming someone again. At the airport, people gather, coffee cups warming tired hands. Someone sleeps beside their suitcase. Someone's changing all their plans. Boarding screens glow in blue colors. Cities flicker line by line, and every destination suddenly feels connected inside my mind. The best way to begin a journey is hearing the right song at the right time, turning ordinary waiting rooms into memories that shine. I sit beside the terminal window, watching airplanes cut through rain, and the music inside my headphones makes the silence feel less heavy again. A guitar echoes through the chorus like distant lights across the sea, and for the first time in a long while I feel completely free. Maybe journeys really begin long before we physically leave. Maybe they start the moment we allow ourselves to believe that there are still unfamiliar mornings, still new skies left to see, still versions of ourselves waiting somewhere beyond routine and certainty. The best way to begin a journey is with wonder instead of fear, with a melody soft enough to quiet every doubt you hear. The boarding call echoes softly, passengers begin to stand. The sunrise spills across the runway like gold poured gently by hand. I lean my head against the window as the airplane starts to rise, watching the city grow smaller beneath pale orange skies. The best way to begin a journey is realizing you were ready all along, not because you knew the destination, but because your heart already belonged to the motion. Clouds stretch endlessly around me, the engine hums beneath the song, and somewhere between earth and heaven, everything finally feels where it belongs. Years from now I know I'll hear this melody on some quiet ordinary day, and suddenly return to this moment, this airport dawn, this beautiful escape. Back to the rolling suitcase beside me, back to the cold morning air, back to the version of myself who finally chose to go somewhere. The best way to begin a was never about maps or plans. It was pressing play on one perfect song and letting life unfold from there. The station's colder than I expected. Morning light still soft and gray. People moving with sleepy faces while I quietly drift away. Coffee warming both my hands, backpack hanging from my shoulder. A song begins inside my headphones, and suddenly the world feels slower. The train arrives with tired headlights, doors opening with a sigh. And as the city starts receding, something inside me comes alive. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory. Every second feels worth keeping now, not just the places waiting for me, but the road itself somehow. The sound of wheels against the tracks, the silence shared with strangers near. The blurry landscapes through the window all become beautiful from here. A little girl asleep beside her mother, a businessman staring at his phone, someone quietly reading postcards, and me feeling strangely at home alone. Outside the fields keep rolling past, small towns fading into light, telephone wires crossing skies like sketches against the morning white. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory, turns ordinary travel into art. Every passing mile feels gentle, like it's rewriting parts of my heart. Maybe I used to rush too much, always focused on arriving fast, never noticing how meaningful the in-between moments actually last. A soft guitar begins to play, warm scents rising underneath, and suddenly the moving shadows feel perfectly in rhythm with me. At the airport, everything echoes, rolling luggage, distant calls, sunlight pouring through the terminals, painting gold across the walls. People reunited after years apart, someone crying near gate 8, someone laughing into headphones, someone running because they're late. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory. Lives quietly in scenes like these, tiny moments most would miss, floating gently through the breeze. Boarding passes in my pocket, a foreign city on my mind. But right now I don't wanna skip ahead, I wanna stay inside this time. Because there's beauty in departures, in waiting lines and sleepless eyes, in watching clouds from airplane windows as another coastline disappears. The engines hum beneath my seat like a heartbeat made of sound, and somewhere high above the ocean, peace is finally what I found. The moment, even the time spent moving, becomes a memory, makes distance feel soft instead of far, turning every road and runway into pieces of who we are. I watch the sunset from the airplane wing, orange spreading The beat that makes my first step feel lighter. The sky is still dark outside my window, but my suitcase waits beside the door. A quiet kind of nervous excitement I've never really felt before. The city hasn't fully woken. Streetlights still glow soft and gold, but inside my chest a rhythm starts, warm and fearless, bright and bold. I lace my shoes and take a breath. One last look around my room. The music fills my headphones slowly, and suddenly I'm ready to move. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter turns hesitation into motion tonight. Every drum line pushes me forward, like the whole world opened wide. The cold air brushes past my jacket as I step into the early dawn, and even familiar streets around me feel different now that I'm gone. A taxi passes through the silence, rainwater shining beneath the wheels. The bassline moves beneath my heartbeat, matching exactly how I feel. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter makes leaving feel less like goodbye, more like becoming someone new under another country sky. People gather at the station, half awake with coffee in hand. Quiet faces, tired smiles, all heading somewhere they planned. An old couple holding boarding passes, a student sleeping by the gate, someone watching planes in silence, someone terrified of being late. And somehow in this moving crowd I don't feel lost at all, because the music keeps reminding me there's beauty in not knowing everything. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter turns fear into anticipation. Every melody sounds like freedom, every chorus like liberation. The train begins to slowly move, buildings sliding out of sight. Neon reflections on the window fade softly into morning light. I lean my head against the glass, watching highways disappear, and for the first time in a long while my thoughts finally feel clear. No endless notifications, no repeating days the same, just the sound of wheels beneath me in a world too big to tame. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter carries me farther than I've been, past old versions of myself, into places still unseen. A gentle guitar fills the silence, warm synth waves begin to rise, and suddenly even the sunrise feels cinematic in my eyes. At the airport terminal windows, planes glow silver in the dawn, runway lights stretching endlessly like roads waiting to be walked on. The boarding call echoes softly, my heartbeat quickens once again, but now excitement feels louder than every fear inside my head. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter lives inside moments like these, tiny beginnings filled with wonder, floating quietly through the breeze. I think we all need something that reminds us how to move, a song, a city, a distant light, something strong enough to pull us through. Because sometimes all it takes is one melody at the right time to turn uncertainty into adventure and movement into something divine. The
behind. The beat that makes my first step feel lighter will stay with me wherever I roam. Not because it helped me leave, but because it helped me grow. And years from now, when I hear this song on some ordinary afternoon, I know I'll remember this exact feeling, this restless, beautiful departure. The cold morning air, the rolling suitcase, the city slowly fading away. And the moment I realized the hardest step was only the first one. The airplane lands beneath gray skies, a different language fills the air. I pull my jacket a little closer and breathe in somewhere unfamiliar. Taxi lights glow across wet streets, buildings rise like midnight waves. Every window holds a story, every corner calls my name. I put my headphones on slowly as the city begins to move. And suddenly every passing moment feels connected to the music too. The sound that fits a new city best, life somewhere between excitement and loneliness. A rhythm soft enough for wandering, but strong enough to keep me moving ahead. Neon signs reflect on puddles, subway doors slide open wide. Strangers disappear into crowds while melodies stay by my side. A quiet sin for empty sidewalks, warm bass lines for sleepless nights, gentle drums that match my footsteps under glowing traffic lights. The sound that fits a new city best turns unfamiliar streets into home, even when nobody knows my name. I never really feel alone. Coffee steam in tiny cafes, rain tapping softly against glass. Late night conversations drifting as old jazz echoes in the background. Street musicians near the station, playing songs I've never heard, but somehow every note they're singing feels deeper than simple words. Maybe cities all have heartbeats hidden underneath the noise, and music helps us find them like invisible guiding chords. The sound that fits a new city best makes every skyline feel alive. Every train ride through the darkness feels like part of something larger tonight. I walk without a destination, just letting the evening lead. Past bookstores and glowing diners, past strangers I'll never meet again. A bicycle rushes past me, someone laughs beneath a street lamp, and for one beautiful second the whole world feels perfectly balanced. The sound inside my headphones changes,
It's never loud or overwhelming. It lingers quietly beside you, like memories slowly assembling. Maybe that's why I keep traveling, not only for places unknown, but for the feeling of discovering versions of myself I haven't shown. 'Cause every city changes us in tiny ways we rarely see. A different pace, a different silence, a different kind of energy. And somewhere between midnight taxis and sunrise trains across the bridge, I start becoming someone softer, someone less afraid to live. The sound that fits a new city best carries wonder in every chord, turning simple passing evenings into moments worth holding on to forever. A rooftop view before dawn, cold wind moving through my hair, the skyline glowing gold beneath me as music fills the empty air. And suddenly I understand why people leave and start again, because sometimes unfamiliar places help familiar hearts finally heal. The sound that fits a new city best will stay with me long after goodbye tied forever to certain streets, to rainy windows and foreign skies. And years from now, when I hear this melody in some completely different place, I know this city will return to me, like light reflected across glass at midnight. The cabin lights grow softer slowly as the airplane leaves the ground. City lights begin shrinking beneath me like tiny stars without a sound. I lean my head against the window, cold glass against my skin, and somewhere between earth and clouds, a quiet feeling settles in. The engine hum becomes a rhythm, steady underneath the night. And the music in my headphones makes everything feel larger than life. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight, turns the sky into a moving dream. Every cloud beyond the airplane wing looks softer than it's ever seemed. A slow piano for sleeping cities, warm synth waves for endless skies, gentle drums beating like heartbeats as midnight disappears into sunrise. Someone beside me closes their eyes, blanket wrapped around their knees. A flight attendant walks past quietly, like floating through a silent sea. And somehow above the ocean darkness, everything feels far away. The noise, the pressure, the endless rushing, all fading beneath the airplane haze. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight makes inside silver morning light. I watch tiny towns beneath the clouds, highways glowing faintly gold. And I wonder how many stories are unfolding down below. The melody changes softly as dawn begins to color the sky. Orange spilling across the horizon, like fire slowly learning to fly. I press my forehead to the window, watching sunlight touch the wing. And suddenly every fear I carried doesn't feel heavy anymore to me. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight. Feels like freedom without a destination, like breathing differently for the first time. Somewhere above every expectation. Maybe that's why I love flying, not only for where I'll arrive, but for the strange, peaceful feeling of being suspended between lives. No messages, no crowded streets, no version of myself to perform. Just clouds stretching endlessly and music filling every empty corner of my thoughts. A soft guitar echoes quietly, like memories fading in reverse. And every lyric feels more honest, high above the noise of earth. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight, turns passing hours into memories. Even silence feels emotional, somewhere above the sleeping seas. The seatbelt sign glows in the darkness. Coffee steam rises in paper cups. A child points excitedly outside, while tired travelers slowly wake up. And for one beautiful moment, the entire cabin feels connected somehow. Different lives moving through the same sky, sharing the same sunrise now. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight will always live inside my chest, tied forever to glowing horizons. And the feeling of becoming someone else. Years from now, when I hear these melodies on some quiet, ordinary day, I know part of me will return here to this exact seat, this exact sky. Back to the cold airplane window, back to the endless clouds below, back to the version of myself who finally let go and allowed life to flow. Music that perfectly matches the window seat on a flight was never only background sound. It became the feeling of drifting freely without needing